What's up, guys? I'm MOHAGER, and I'm here to tell you guys a little bit about fitness and how it's impacted my life. So I've been in fitness pretty much my entire life, and a lot of that has to do with my father. He was in mixed martial arts and all kinds of things like that. So as a young kid, that's where I started out. And you can catch me at the gym doing grappling with the other kids and trying to learn all this crazy stuff, that I kept on seeing from other people. So that's really where it all started. And then from there, kind of grew up into fighting competitively. The thing about fitness for me, man, it just really impacted me how much you can change your body just by the things you put into your body and the time that you spend on your body with different things. I was so interested in the whole anatomy of the body that I wanted to keep on pursuing and learning. So I ended up with 10 different certifications in just training alone. Realistically, the main part of getting in shape is nutrition. It all depends on what you're putting into your body. You put good things in your body, you're gonna get crazy results back. And if you put garbage in your body, drive-through food and things like that, yeah, it might taste great, and we all love to do it every once in a while, but it does catch up with you, especially when you get older. So nutrition hooked me as well, and so I kept on studying that, and I've got 3 different degrees in nutrition. And the thing for me is, besides helping myself achieve my goals in health and wellness and fitness and nutrition and all these different sports and things I've always been part of, it's really important for me to try to help others do the same thing. And so, when I sit down and talk to somebody about, what their goals are, everything is custom to that person, Things like your age, your gender, your wellness, if you have conditions, if you have injuries, if you had surgeries. There's so many things that go into play. That's why you can't really just say, hey, go do the South Beach diet, or hey, go do the Atkins diet, or something like that, because there is no one diet that's formulated for everyone. It's just you have to do things that's appropriate for you, appropriate for your lifestyle, appropriate to your health and your physical fitness and wellness, and basically where you're at. Now I'm a competitive bodybuilder and physique competitor. So for me, again, it's continuous, and it's a journey that I'm just loving to be part of. And along with doing it, man, you get to meet really, really insightful, cool people, that are very positive. And that's another thing, man. When you're healthy, you feel good, you look good, it just radiates out of you, and it's magnetic, and people want to be around it, and people want to get to know you, and people want to know, man, what are you doing? Why are you so positive? Yeah, you might look good in that really tight shirt, that really tight tank top, but why do you, why am I like attracted to you like this? What are you drawing me to? And so for me, it's a lot more than just looks. The looks part, of course, is very important, and the looks part is something that most people is the reason they get started. Hey man, I'm overweight, I want to look good, I want to have a six-pack, I want to look like the guy on the magazine, or if it was a girl, hey, I want to look good in that bikini, and that's where it starts. I've been a fighter, so I had to learn how to eat right to have energy and power for the fights, and how to cut weight. Then I got into MMA and grappling and things like that, and that's a whole different sport. Grappling takes a ton of energy to do. All of these things that I've done really revolved on my nutrition first, and then my training. Training, if you don't have fuel in the tank, you're not gonna be able to train. So your body won't be ready for the actual act, the actual event. So it's really important that you put the right things in your body, and you train your body right for whatever you're trying to achieve. Interesting statistic is that 68% of the people who live in America are overweight, which is kind of sad, but it's very understandable, because you drive down the street, you see 500 different, fast food places, with you can buy burgers for $1.99 or 99 cents. So people go there and they get 3-4 burgers, and it's loaded with fat and hormones and just horrible things that you put in grease and all kinds of things. These things are hurting you from the inside. So it's really important that you teach yourself and you teach your body to live clean and live healthy. Because, you know, you might be able to handle those kind of foods now if you're younger, but as you get older, man, it catches up with you. You know, your body doesn't recover off of those things like it should, you know, or like it would when you're in your 20s.
Man, I want to be like you when I grow up.
Well, that's key is don't grow up and you'll be like me.
I started really researching nutrition and learning more about nutrition, and you know, it's not about that at all. I mean, you know, then I started eating clean and my body started to change and react instantly. When you start eating clean and putting good things in your body, your skin clears up, you know, you just like have a ton of energy. And one thing that's really amazing is that when you feel that way, you actually become like a magnet of positivity for people. All I can tell you guys is this: you gotta live well, eat well, to be well. And if you don't do that for yourself, then you got nothing. You know, all the money in the world is not gonna buy you the feeling that you will have when you accomplish that health and wellness that you're supposed to have and live by in your life.